Hey guys, a little bit of a different one today. No seats involved in this video. This is probably going to be a two-parter. This is for Aaron's T6. So Aaron's having what I call a beige delete, which means all the cream panels in the van are going a dark grey Alcantara. It really transforms the cab interior, really makes it comfortable, looks really nice. So the beige delete includes stuff like the A pillars, B pillars, lower dash panels, door cards. What I'd normally recommend is going for the Caravelle door cards because these are already black, and then I'll trim the insert because they have a separate insert, unlike the standard plastic molded ones. I can do them, but it's a hell of a lot cheaper to buy two Caravelle door cards and for me to trim the insert rather than me trim the whole door card. Like I said before, this is going to be a two-part video, so we'll have this section which will cover all the panel work, and then in another video I'll document his seats. He's got Audi RS4 Wingback seats to go in his T6, so it should look really nice, and the colour is really nice. I'm quite excited about that one. So yeah, let's crack on with it. I just want to have a word about the plastic that we're going to be bonding to in the VW T6 and pretty much every other car on the market, to be honest. This is polypropylene. It's an absolute nightmare to stick to, but the reason it's used in pretty much every car is because it has good heat resistance, good chemical resistance, it's strong while also being flexible, and most importantly, it's cheap. Now, the reason it's so hard to bond to is because it's known as a low surface energy plastic. There's a whole science behind it and stuff like that, but on the flip side, a high surface energy plastic, the molecules within that plastic are attracted to each other, and not only that, anything that really touches the surface. The problem with the polypropylene is it's a low surface energy. The molecules, happy as they are, they don't want to interact with anyone, so when you come to put glue on it, they're not interested. So there's a few treatments that you can do with the plastic. Most importantly though, it's all about the prep, so we'll get onto that now. So the first thing we'll do is wash it down with soapy water to get any grease and dirt off. Then we'll dry it off, wipe it over with some alcohol, and then we apply a plastic primer, and then it's ready to bond to. With that being said, let's crack on. Okay, while all that's drying, we'll get on with the headliner. Now, I feel it's my duty, just being shy of 1 million subscribers, that we talk a little bit about health and safety. Now, there's two things you want to keep in mind when it comes to spraying glue. The first thing is, get yourself a good mask because you don't want to be breathing in the fumes. Secondly, With the headliner done, it's time to move on to the plastic parts. So we'll get the roll of fabric out, roll it out, and I'll roughly cut the size of the panel I need, and then we'll get gluing. With most of the panels done, it's time to focus on the door cards. Now, like I said before, these door cards are the Caravelle door cards. They have a separate insert, which I'll trim, so that insert needs removing. The way they're attached to the door card is by plastic welds on the back. So I need to take the tops off these. I just use a router bit inside of a drill. So I'll knock the tops off and then that'll come away. And the way I reattach them is with a mixture between thick threaded screws and some adhesive. And there we have it, guys. That sea of beige deleted. We've got our A pillars with the painted grille to match. We've got a lower B pillar. An upper B pillar, again with the painted insert to keep everything matching and get rid of that beige. We've got the driver's under dash panel. We've got the glove box, all in one piece, no bulky stitching or anything like that, ruining the look. And then we've got the centre console. Again, there's a piece in there that needed to be painted. It's got the 12-volt supply on there. All in one piece, no bulky stitching, nice clean finish. Of course, the headliner as well. Again, no unnecessary stitching on there, all done in one piece and looking nice. Can't forget the door cards, they're down here, we can't see them, couldn't get them in frame. But just that insert done in the Alcantara just to match everything, keep the flow going throughout the cab. And that should look really nice in the van. Like I said, this is going to be a two-part video. We've got Aaron seats to do as well. They go in such a nice colour. So I can't wait to show you guys that one. The RS4 Wingbacks. They're sat over there, partly dismantled, because like I say, I started all this before I did the YouTube thing. So in the next video, or an upcoming video, they're going to be done. I've got some T6.1 door cards, which I'm going to document. So that's going to be quite interesting because there's a few things in there that I'd like to show you guys. But if you enjoyed this one, give it a like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.